Hey man, how y'all doing, man? It's your boy Yash Chosen One. This will be the last video for the Easter series. Um, Hope you guys have got a little bit of information about it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and wrap this series up, this Easter series up. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 16, verse 16. Okay. All right. Thanks for following me, by the way, man. That's pretty cool. All right. Deuteronomy 16, verse 16. 3 times in a year shall all thy males appear before Yah thy power in the place where he shall choose, in the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles, and they shall not appear before Yah empty. So these are times. This is the Passover. So this tells all about the feast of Passover, and that is one thing that you're supposed to keep forever. You know, that's one thing. Not Easter, not Christmas, not 4th of July. Not in these are the feasts that you're supposed to keep, because the Most High doesn't like your feast anyway. He won't even partake in your feast, or your solemn assemblies. He is a stench to him. All right. Let's go to Deuteronomy 16, verse 1. Observe the month of Abib. Abib would be in Roman calendar days, April. And keep the Passover unto Yah thy power, for in the month of Abib, Yah thy God, thy power, brought thee forth out of Egypt by night. So that's when the Most High did it. He brought you forth out of Egypt. This is something that you as an Israelite should be very proud of. Something that your power, the true power of the world, chose you to bring you up out of Egypt and establish you as a nation. And you should feel a sense of pride about that, knowing that you have the true and almighty power on your side. And the only reason you're in the state that you're in right now is because of you being disobedient to the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave you. It's prophecy too, anyway. All right, let's go to Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah 16. And we'll go to verse, 19, I think. All right. Jeremiah 16, verse 19. O Yah, my strength and my fortress, and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things thereof there is no profit. Shall a man make powers unto himself, and they are no powers? So what this is saying is that right now the stronghold in the world is Christianity, Islam, and stuff like that. That's their gods, Jesus or Caesar Borgia, the image of that beast, is the power of the world today. This is their gods. And one day, I think, and a lot of people are starting to wake up, because you have all this information at your fingertips on the internet. You got Google, because Google up an image of Caesar Borgia and see the lies that your church has told you. It's all vanity, it's all lies, it's all tradition of men. The wrong true people are the Israelites, the true people of the Most High. I mean, you know the whole history of Islam. You know how they got the 365 gods, and they chose Allah, the moon god, as one. So it's all traditions. It's all vanity. But this book never changes, man. It never changes. It doesn't lie. It never changes. And what verse 19 is saying is that Gentiles are right now treading upon. It's the time of the Gentiles right now. They're in rule right now. So their paganism, their heathenism, all that stuff is gonna, is in the forefront right now. So, according to prophecy, according to what the Bible says, this is supposed to take place. They're supposed to be in rulership right now. Let's stay in Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 10. Okay. Let's start with verse 1. Hear ye the word of Yah, speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yah, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. All right. And this is saying that when he says, look at the signs of heaven, you know, a lot of things, especially in Egyptology, man, is a lot of sun worship. Same way in Christianity, it's a lot of sun worship. It has a lot to do with the sun. Don't be dismayed about the stars, the sun, the moon. Don't be dismayed at those, man. They ain't have anything to do with Yah. You know what I'm saying? And if you continue to read on down, it even talks about the Christmas tree and stuff like that. You know, about Christmas. You know, that's no doubt talking about Christmas. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, if you think otherwise, then you're an idiot. But this is just, even tell you, the Bible don't lie, man. These are traditions that men gave the masses, and we have incorporated that into our lives year after year. And, you know, you just got to start reading, man. Not to the point where you're atheist or not agnostic or anything like that. To the point that you can see that this book doesn't lie. This is Old Testament stuff. And it told you about the Christmas tree and stuff like that. Told you about worshiping the sun and stars and moon, quasars and stuff like that. All right, let's go to Amos 5 verse 21. Amos 5 verse 21. And man, I always have trouble with the so-called minor prophets. There's nothing minor about them, but I always get them confused because some of them have like one chapter, some of them have like 2 or 3. So hopefully, there we go. Amos 5 verse 21. All right, I hate. What did the Most High say? I hate. So there's another lie. People that saying that the Most High is all love. The Most High hates, man. I hate, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. And he even goes on to say, take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows. So the Most High is saying, he ain't even going to listen to you, man. You all this praising that's going on today in the world, the Most High won't even sniff at that. He won't even volunteer to even sniff at it, man. It's disgusting to him. You know, he won't accept it. You can sing all the praises that you want to him today. He's not hearing that. Probably makes him want to regurgitate. You know. Man, let's go to John 7 verse 8, man. Let's go to John 7 verse 8. Alright, John 7 verse 8. Oh. Okay. Find my apostles here. Alright, it's John 7 verse 8. The world cannot hate you, but... Oh, this is verse 7. The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify it that the works there are still. Go ye up into this feast. I go not up yet into the feast, for my time is not yet full come. Okay. Probably not the verse I was looking for. But talking about the Feast of Tabernacles and everything here. This is the feast that he really wants you to serve. Let's go to Jeremiah 7 verse 18. The book of Jeremiah, man, is an absolute beast, man. You know, you might want to read into that a little bit more. All right, so we go to Jeremiah 7 verse 18. And it reads, the children gather wood and the fires to kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven. There she goes again. And to pour out drink offerings unto other gods, small g, that they may provoke me to anger. So this Queen of Heaven has been here for eons, man. You know, she arrives from Ishtar. That's who she is, man. She's still worshipped today. And like I said, Satan did a good job infiltrating into the world the lies and deceit that was given to it, and its traditions of men. It's traditions that go down and down and down, and they still carry on today. So even though you may think you're being holy by, practicing your religion, you really need to look into it, man. You really do. All right, let's go to Proverbs 21, verse 27. Proverbs 21, verse 27. The sacrifice of the wicked is abomination. How much more when he bringeth it with a wicked mind? So any sacrifice that you're doing, man, anything that you're, that is against what the Most High say as far as his feast and everything is wickedness, man. It's wickedness. Whether you're doing it ignorantly or not, it's still wicked, and you need to come up out of their ways, man, or be involved in the punishment that the Most High has to give to them. Let's go to John 5, verse 38. John 5, verse 38. And ye have not his word abiding in you, for whom he has sent him, ye believe not. So, the Most High said, Yehoshua says, search the scriptures, for in them ye think ye have eternal life, and they are they which testify of me. All right. Search the scriptures, man. If you really want to know about things, just search the scriptures, precept under precept. You know what I'm saying? Search the scriptures. Let's go to, so this is Good Friday, right? Today isn't Friday, but I'm saying, they say that, Yehoshua died on Friday. He died on Friday night, right? And he rose on Sunday. That automatically doesn't make sense, because if you think about it, he rose on the third day, right? All right, let's just see. Let's go to Matthew chapter 27. Let's go to Matthew 27, verse 1 through 4. Okay? Let's just see when he actually rose. Most of you guys know. You just don't want to. I don't understand you, man. You're just too scared to want to believe. When the morning was come, all the chief priests and elders of the people took counsel against Yehoshua to put him to death. And when they had bound him, they laid him away and delivered him to Pontius Pilate, the governor. I'm sorry, I think it's Matthew 28, verse 1 through 4. Yeah. In the end of the Sabbath, there we are, here's the Sabbath. As it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the sepulchre. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for the Malach of Yah descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone from the door and sat upon it. His countenance was like lightning, his raiment, raiment white as snow. And for fear of him, the keepers did shake and became as dead men. So, as we see here, it was the end of the Sabbath. And if you know anything about the times, a day encompasses a evening and a morning. And we'll get to Genesis about that too. But it was the end of the Sabbath. So he had risen that day. And he had risen that afternoon, that evening, because like I said, the evening and the morning make a day, 3 days and 3 nights, remember? All right, we're going to wrap it up. Let's continue to read. He is not here, for he is risen, as he has said. Come, see the place where Yah lays. Come see the place where Yehoshua lay, and go quickly and tell his disciples that he is risen from the dead. And behold, he goeth before you into Galilee. There ye shall ye see him. Lo, I have told you. All right. Let's go to Mark chapter 16. So we see that he is risen. We see that he is risen at the end of the Shabbat. That was Saturday evening. It was sundown, Friday sundown. And he had risen, and they're just starting to go up there to see when the sun is rising, when he was. So it actually happened at sundown. He had already risen. All right. Let's go to Mark. All right, Mark 16. Mark chapter 16. And when the Sabbath was passed, Mary Magdalene and Mary the mother of James and Salome had bought sweet spices that they may come and anoint him. So, and very early in the morning, the first day of the week, they came to the sepulchre at the rising of the sun. And they said among themselves, who should roll us away the stone from the door of the sepulchre? And when they looked, they saw the stone was already rolled away, just like we said in Matthew 28, right? So the Sabbath had passed. You know, that's Saturday evening. The Sabbath had passed. And, you know, they went up there that Sunday morning to see. So he had risen. He had already risen that Saturday evening. He was already risen. Okay. So what do we say here? Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. He died on Wednesday sundown. I'm sorry. Not Friday. So what was I thinking? So, yeah, died on Wednesday sundown, not Friday. What am I talking about? All right. So he rose Saturday evening. So we have Wednesday night he died. He was in the grave. That was the first night he was in the grave. Let's just write this down. Wednesday night he died. That's one night. Thursday morning, one morning. Thursday night, 2 nights. Friday morning, 2 mornings. Friday night, 3 nights. Right? So there you have 3 nights right there. Now we got Saturday morning. Now we had the 3 days, right? So Saturday morning, that was the last time he was going to be in the grave, because Saturday night he was going to raise. So that's 3 days and 3 nights. So he died on Wednesday night. Okay, he died on Wednesday. He went to the grave, Sheol, on Wednesday night, not Friday. I'm sorry. If I said Friday, I mixed that up. But, so we got Wednesday night, 1 night, Thursday morning, 1 morning, Thursday night, 2 nights, Friday morning, 2 mornings, Friday night, 3 nights, Saturday morning, 3 mornings, Saturday night, he raised, because on Friday night, that was his 3rd day being in the grave, 3rd night being in the grave, okay? All right, how do we know that? Because he gave a specific sign on in Matthew chapter 12. He told you he will be 3 days in there. So Matthew chapter 12, 38 through 40. All right, Matthew chapter 12, 38 through 40. All right, here we go. Then certain of the scribes and Pharisees answered, saying, Master, we would see a sign from thee. But he answered and said to them, an evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall be no sign be given to it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And remember Jonas in the Old Testament. For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. So there we have it. So we know that's the sign given the most that Yehoshua gave to us. He be inside the grave, or Sheol, 3 days and 3 nights. And that's what it was. And if you don't believe me about what a day and night is, let's go back to Genesis. Genesis chapter 1, the beginning, and see how they done change things. And they say everything coincides with the sun, but that's not true. All right. Genesis 1, chapter 1, verse 5. What does it say? And the Most High called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the what? And the evening and the morning were the first day. Evening first, morning first day. Right? Let's keep going on. Verse 8. And the Most High called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. So we clearly see what encompasses a day, evening and the morning. So that's why when Israelites do their Sabbath, they start with Friday evening to Saturday evening. So Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. That encompasses your Sabbath. Okay? So Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Right? Right? That's a day. Today you think of a day as your morning to the night. Right? That's a day, but that's not true. A day encompasses an evening and a morning. Simple as that. All right, man. Well, I hope you guys gain a little information about that. You know, about the times, how they changed the times, man. They changed a lot of things. They changed a lot of stuff, man, just so they could appease the pagans. Because in order to have Christianity take off like it did, they had to incorporate pagan practices into it. And therefore, it was something that was appealing to the pagans, and they learned to adopt this Christianity doctrine, and you know, that's why you celebrate Easter today like you do. Okay, so die Wednesday night, integrate Wednesday night. You know, just do the math, and you got it. Okay. All right, love you guys much. I'll catch you on the next video. Shalom.